Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of SPS Spotlight. I'm your host, Azell Cavaan, and today we will be talking with Special Education Supervisor Rosemarie Waltsak. Rose, thank you for joining us today. I know this is a really busy time for you, so thanks for taking a couple of minutes out to talk with us today. What I wanted to discuss with you is how we can help assure our parents of special education students that they are not in this alone as we start remote education for the first marking period, and we'll see where we go after that, and how the district is going to be handling remotely teaching students with special needs. And I know that parents have a whole myriad of concerns based on whatever the needs of their students may be. So I know we can't touch on everything here today, but hopefully we can bring some sort of reassurance and information to some parents who are really trying to grapple with this.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me. And I would like to reach out to our families of our special needs students that we are here for you, and your teachers are here to support you as best they can. So take a deep breath, and we're all in this together. So some of the things that we like to talk to our families about with our students with special needs is really to foster that social connection. To assist your child in engaging in some type of chat or via the platforms that we have provided through the public school. Some of our parents are concerned about the amount of time on the computer or the child's inability to engage in the computer, but just take a deep breath and start slowly. So make sure it becomes a part of your routine, that the child automatically will engage in that schedule every day, just even to have a little conversation with the teacher, to see his or her peers, to work with the staff. Once you've established that routine, it'll become routine for the child.
So Rose, what do I do if my child just is not able to sit still, far beyond just the old, the usual, oh, I'm getting a little bit antsy, but because of their disability, sitting in front of a computer for an extended amount of time is just not possible. How would I, as a parent, deal with that?
So as we say, we are very flexible with our timing with our students. We don't mind if the students are sitting or walking around, or sometimes our children will be sitting on a bouncy ball or something to keep them engaged. So you want to be in real close touch with the teacher, and they'll work through strategies. We might provide visuals, stay on the computer with an egg timer for 3 or 4 minutes, then you can take a break and you can come back. We want to build on the child's success and move forward from there.
What if my child's disability revolves around speech and language? And so their being in front of a live teacher is very important, and they're missing that element. I'm concerned about that. How is that being addressed?
So any child who receives speech and language or occupational therapy will receive that service that is in their IEP, and it will be provided virtually. The speech and language pathologist, as well as the occupational therapist or physical therapist, will work directly with the child, and they'll also work with the parent, giving them additional activities to do to supplement the work that they're doing. I always talk about our special needs students that we want to grab those teachable moments. So when we think of our students who maybe don't want to stay on a computer all the time, but they're learning a skill of matching or sorting, think about those household chores that we participate in: putting dishes away, putting the silverware away, folding socks, brushing your teeth. Those are all opportunities to learn for our special needs students. It'll build their vocabulary. It'll make that object picture representation. So think outside the box that way, parents, that grab those moments and work on that vocabulary or those sequence activities with them.
For those students who need a very small learning environment, how is that going to be managed during remote?
So we have created a schedule for our low incidence students or our special needs students where we'll be providing breakout sessions. So some students we know will need that one-on-one time that is provided to students and families within our daily schedule.
Great. And I'm not sure how to ask this question, but maybe just a fundamental concern for parents of special education students is my child actually going to be able to learn? Like, will they learn in this new environment? And so it's a very open-ended question, but I guess that fundamentally it's how is teaching going to look and how are the students going to learn?
So I can speak personally to that after seeing some of our students in our extended year program and the engagement that I saw in the spring and the small group instruction. Many of those students were thriving and striving towards those goals and objectives. We were thinking outside the box and doing things very differently with that small group or one-on-one, and a lot fell on the parents to help us follow through with those activities. We received photographs of children cooking and measuring and all kinds of great things this summer. There's that math, there's that science. So we really want to collaborate with families, especially for those students who are having difficulty engaging in the technology piece of it. We can work with them collaboratively.
Excellent. And I think lastly, we just should probably touch on the communication piece so that parents don't feel isolated. How is it best that they communicate with their student's teacher and just, keep in close contact with challenges and successes that they are having and that they feel their student is having?
So for many of our special needs students, we have something called office hours where our parents and teachers can collaborate and work on developing schedules or troubleshooting challenges they're having at home. We'll be providing visuals for our students, maybe 3-2-1 boards, first do this, then do this. Those kinds of tasks will really help our families and students move forward.
Excellent. Well, Rose, thank you so much. I know that there may be more questions out there, but we were just hoping to give our parents just a little reassurance that they are fine. And like you said in the beginning, take a deep breath. We're in this together.
We're in this together and we are there for you. Please reach out to your, the teachers, your schools, so we can build those schedules and any supports you need in the home as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Rose, for joining us. It's been great having you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
And this has been another edition of SPS Spotlight. I'm your host, Azell Cavaan. Please stay tuned to this station for more updates in the future.